Cheers to Youth, I think, is the name of the song. Cheers to Youth. Wow. Already I am strapped in because we have, we got chips. We got some snacks. Open can of soda. Ooh, lots of goodies. Oh man, we're going back in time. Look at this. Look at this Afghan right here. Or quilt. I don't know what you call it. This is a blanket. And then the wall. See the wood paneling on the wall? This Letterman jacket. Yo, this is old school. The drapes. Oh, I like this. Let's get it. Pringles on the floor. Boozy.
어쩌다 보니 처음으로 마주하는 오늘이라서 사무치게 아픈 말 한마디에 내가 더 싫어도 신경 쓰지 말자 우리 목소리로 어디서라도 부르자 청춘 찬가 심장이 멈춰 놀라는 요즘 혼자 지내고 싶고 혼자 있기 싫고 나도
Yeah, we got a couple little snippets already that are delicious. First of all, Forever is a Lie. Can open, worms everywhere. Second of all, this line, I want to be by myself, but I don't want to be alone. Bigger can, worms everywhere. Oh, I love this already.
지내고 싶고 혼자 있기 싫고 나도 날 모르겠어 도대체 나의 행복은 어딨나요 그 누구도 대답해줄 수 없어 꺼진 폰 화면 속에 비친 내 모습 보며 말할래 오늘 집에 가는 길엔 내게 수고했다고 마냥 쉽지 않았지만 나쁘지 않았다고 숨 막히는 세상 속에 작은 것 하나에 잠깐 섰다고 어쩌다 보니 처음으로 마주하는 오늘이라서 사무치게 아픈 말 한마디에 네가 더 싫어도 신경 쓰지 말자 우리 목소리로 어디서라도 부르자 청춘 찬
Ooh, hold on.
더 싫어도 신경 쓰지 말자 우리 목소리로 어디서라도
Interesting.
부르자 청춘 찬가 나의 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 날 감싸준 포근한 이불 이 사소한 따뜻함에 또 내일을 기다리면서 잠들게 내일 아침에 울리는 시끄러운 알람이 어제보다 조금만이라도 믿지 않기를 숨 막히는 세상 속에 이 모든 게 날아서 참 좋을 거야 어쩌다 보니 처음으로 마주하는 내일이라도 사무치게 아픈 말 한마디에 내가 더 싫어도 신경 쓰지 말자 우리 목소리로 어디서라도 부르자 청춘 찬가
Wow. They're great. This whole thing is a Frosted Flakes commercial. Yo, that's clever. I know some of you saw this. This flyer down here, which shows throughout the video, we've got the Tissue Club, right? Which actually means Tiny Issue Club. But we've got the box of tissues. We've got the club that is in the booger font. So most likely Tina attends this club. That's pretty clever. Whoever came up with that flyer, pay raise. Is that the diamond for the carrots? Oh, it is? Oh, I'm so clever. Yeah, here's what I have to say about this song and video. I think it's great. I think it's great. I think it's saying so much. I think it's saying so much meaningful stuff. Oh, it's so clever. It's so clever. What do you call this? It's not a hamster. What is it? Muskrat? Meerkat. Meerkat. And that's one of them, right? One of them you told me one time was, that's a meerkat. Joshua. Is that Joshua that turns into the meerkat? That would make sense. Joshua. Yo, woozy, bro, stop. See, there's another line, man. This whole first line. It just so happens that it's our first time living today. Think about that line in just that context. Do you think it's it just so happens? Or do you think it's, based on the rest of the song, perhaps a conscious decision? That's what I think. And though their hurtful words make us hate ourselves more, though, let's try not to care. Cheers to youth. Oof. Man, I'll tell you what, this whole first part could be taken anywhere. Like this could be a cheers to youth from the angle of youth tend to be picked on more, targeted more, bullied more. Not saying that it doesn't happen to adults, but as a kid, like, it's what kids do. It's how they communicate. Not all of them, obviously, but like, you know, like I'm not surprised when somebody says, well, you know, I was bullied growing up. Okay. Like, I think like it's part of being a kid. Like, kids are kids, you know? So this cheers to the youth could be, they're saying to the youth, hey, you're going to get a lot of criticism. It's part of the process. Not every day is going to be great. Just try not to care. That could be one thing. It could also be maybe along the lines of when you get to be an adult, even though you wanted to be one so bad, wanted to be a grown up. And it's like you get here and you're like, man, I would give anything just to be a kid again. Sometimes, right? Tad says in most Asian cultures, once secondary school is done and you're left with an option to extend education or step out into the working world, those that leave youth behind are now living for the first time. Oh, interesting. Wow. That's actual context. Thank you, Tad. So when you say secondary school, is that like high school? High school from the Western sense? Okay, it is. Got it. Adulting is hard. You're right. Yeah, I'm with you. I was not a fan of school either. I couldn't wait to be a grown up, but now I sometimes I just live in nostalgia land, you know, which is also not healthy in its own ways, but yeah. As soon as this friggin' phone turned into a fish, I knew what was coming. And they proved it with the lyrics.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, my man's got some chicken. I want that chicken. I want that Uzi. But I take the chicken. Forever is a lie. I think that's so interesting. That to me resonates with the whole, I can't remember where we saw it. It was recent and it was really significant. Where, what is it? You live like you don't have any time left or something, or dream like you have forever, but live like you have tomorrow. Something like that. Because yeah, if you think you have 80 years, you'll kind of drag ass for 79 years, and then you'll try to hustle through that last one. All right, make some things happen. I mean, procrastination squad, am I right? But if you thought you had a limited amount of time, you'd probably really make the best of the time that you had, you know? Maybe that was it, Madeline. Childhood from the Rose. No one can answer that for me. Ooh, another can. Worms everywhere. Love it. See, this feels like finding your fellow weirdos. That's what it feels like. Finding your fellow weirdos. I like it. Yo. What do you think? Look at this. Oh, this is pretty close. So look at this shot right here. Okay? See the shot. Boom. Now, when we make the transition and we see all of them, what do you think Woozy represents here? Here's Woozy in the pink, but then boom, here's where we are. What do you think that could potentially represent? He doesn't leave his studio ever. The fact that he never goes anywhere. Maybe AI. He hides behind his phone. Agoraphobia. Okay. Nice. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like potentially it's something where, regardless of the circumstances, your life exists through the network, through the internet. You know, whether your friends are all like gaming friends or online friends or whatever, but that's where you live, is on the internet. And it's agoraphobia or illness or limitations, whatever it is, I feel like that could be part of it. Interesting. Wow, so kind of letting go in some ways, it seems like, kind of letting go of the things that they're using to either distract themselves or hide behind or use as proverbial safety blankets because they felt alone. And now they've kind of found their tribe, so they don't feel like they need those things anymore. Maybe. That's pretty great. Is that Hoshi? Hoshi's the new member. This is pretty great. And I really love that the end of this, it's credits, and that's great. It's clever how they're doing it, but the fact that it's Polaroids, they're these snapshots in time, that's a really nice callback to the rest of this. Because we've talked about this. I think it was after BTS started going into the military, people started getting really upset. One of the things we talked about was, I think we were watching an episode of Run BTS, or maybe it was one of the MMA or MAMA videos, performances, but we were watching stuff, and I had said, no matter what happens, these things, they can never take them away from us. So regardless of what happens in the future, we'll always have these memories to go back to. And I don't mean just like from an archival standpoint, but here, you know what I mean? Like that stuff still exists. There's still things that we have done. We have been, we've experienced in a way. And so these Polaroids for me are paying homage to that notion that these snapshots will exist in here. Even those of you that have no memory whatsoever and will forget everything that happened on this live stream, they're still in the back of your brain. Every once in a while, this synapse will fire, and you'll see me licking the frosting off a cupcake. And you'll hear it too. You'll smell the icing. You'll remember the time that I stood up and gave you that thigh slap. These are the things that will stick with you, even after I'm long gone. Medically speaking. Carrots. Very cool. I love that. I love the depth of that. And I'm sure there's way more symbolically that I'm not picking up in that video. Guaranteed. But I think that's pretty awesome. Cheers to youth, huh? I like it.